I'm Chantal.
And I'm Abdul.
Today we're going to be talking about a particularly interesting topic, the solar eclipse.
But first, let me hand it over to Jordan Hill, who's currently with scientist Dr. Marika.
Joined here with Dr. Marika, and we're going to talk about the solar eclipse. What is the solar eclipse?
A solar eclipse is when the sun is obscured by the moon.
How long does a solar eclipse last?
Usually about several minutes. I think one of the ones that was recorded was about 7 minutes 31 seconds.
Why should we not look at a solar eclipse?
It's still too very strong to look directly at the sun, so you might damage your eyes.
Why don't solar eclipses occur every new moon?
Not really sure about that question. Answer that question.
Okay, how many maximum solar eclipses can happen in 1 year?
Maximum number would be about 2 in a year.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Before we do that, remember, seeing as we're all excited about the solar eclipse, I'm going to hand it over to Hamza and Daniel, who are going to be giving you top 3 tips about how to stay safe during the solar eclipse.
I'm here with my partner Daniel, and we are here at Wrexham School from BBC News School Report, and we are here to tell you about top 3 tips during solar eclipse.
Number 1. If you look at the solar eclipse, you will be blind forever by the sun's scorching rays.
You have to wear special safety glasses if you want to look at the solar eclipse.
Make sure kids and babies are kept safely during the solar eclipse.
And back to the studio.
Now let's go over to Khalil and Grace, who are interviewing the members of the public about where they were in the last solar eclipse in 1998.
Where were you in the last solar eclipse in 1999?
Where was I? I was in Cornwall, because I'd gone down there especially with a group of friends to go and see it.
What did the solar eclipse look like?
It was awesome because the moon fully covered the sun, and we got the little halo with a little diamond ring turned up. And the clouds almost came over, but not quite.
At the time, were you allowed to go outside? Oh wait, you are.
I was an adult. I'm allowed to go outside any time I want.
Did the moon cover the sun very quickly, or was it slow?
It was kind of slow, and it gradually sort of covered the whole thing, and then everybody cheered. It was awesome. It went dark, and all the birds and the animals, well, mainly the birds actually, all took off because they got really, really frightened because they didn't know what was happening.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay,
A lot of publicity around it on the telly and in the newspapers, so everyone made sure that they were outside watching when it happened.
I just finished my A-levels at school. Stuff, I suppose it would have all gone quite dark.
Okay.
Go over the sun, and it went really dark for a couple of minutes.
I was sitting in my kitchen waiting for it to happen.
It went very dark outside and the birds stopped singing.
Are you looking forward to the next solar eclipse, which is tomorrow?
I hope it's going to be better than this one.
Thank you, Ron.
Where were you?
I wasn't born then.
Oh, goodness.
So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's eclipse.
Amazing.
Did the moon cover us all to the next solar eclipse, which is tomorrow?
I am actually, because it's actually my daughter's 2nd birthday, so it'd be an amazing occasion that we can celebrate on her birthday at the same time, so that'd be really, really nice for her.
I just remember it was really cool and there was this really big hype.
And then I watched it through a piece of paper and it was outlined, so it's quite amazing. I've never seen anything like that before.
If you're confused about how to make safety equipment, we are now going to hand it over to Magda and Mandy, who are going to show us how to make safety glasses.
First, you need to cut out a square, and then after you need to make 2 squares into the long piece of rectangle. After that, you need to add on the 2 of the sides. After, you need to cut out some aluminium foil into square shapes and then glue them on to your pieces of squares, and then after you need to pin it all together and then it's done. Now over to Daniel, who's going to be modelling some safety glasses.
This has been Wrexham BBC News Report.
Hope you all enjoyed this news clip. Don't forget to tune in at 8:26 when the solar eclipse begins. You wouldn't want to miss it.
I'm Abdul Mateen. See you later.
And I'm Chantal. Bye.